Hello students, welcome back, and today we are going to continue our lesson from 5 genetics, and we will be looking at the application of genetic research to improve quality of life. So that is one of the chief purpose in science, correct or not? Because we when we learn, then it must be benefit the life, correct? Improve the quality of life. Then what is the reason we are doing science? Not we want to learn for fun, but we want to learn that so that how we can use it to help ourselves, how we can use this science knowledge to help other people. So it's probably around conclusion already. Yeah. Still got a lot. Okay, how we can apply this in our life. Okay, so of course, genetic research have been carried out in many fields, and now the new type is forensic science and gene therapy, genetic geonology. Okay, so forensic science, we are not going to learn this, but usually is for investigation and evidence. Or not, some of you that maybe you want to become a forensic scientist of like one person kill the person, then you just get his one hair, his one fingerprint, his one skin cell, his one drop of blood, then probably you can get the DNA. After you get the DNA, you can you can bring it to the court, correct or not? And you can, it will be a very good evidence, because your DNA is there already. So you kill the person, is it? So this is a forensic science. You might want to consider to take this one. And there's also gene therapy. This is something new. Gene therapy is still in the experiment stage, but it is getting better. So if this thing is it can treat disease like cystic fibrosis, hemophilia, sickle cell anemia, which can be very dangerous. So they modify the gene, you can see or not, take out the gene and put something else. So I hope this one will continue to improve, because gene therapy, if properly effectively learned, who knows, it can even help to cure cancer, patient with cancer, and also can help to cure many disease without using radiotherapy. Radiotherapy means like right, because you then usually the person will die lah, stage 4 already. But gene therapy is a very good way that you change the gene. I don't know lah, in the future, don't know can change the gene to become more handsome or not. When not handsome, then you change them becoming more handsome. Maybe in the future. Okay, gene therapy, and then process of gene therapy. Okay, so this one you can read by yourself. After that, we have genetic geonology. What is geonology?
Members of a family or families.
Yeah, okay, so the what history, is it? The history of a family, the pedigree or a hierarchy. So by doing this, you will know who is your father, who is your mother, who is your father, and you can trace back your uh, genetic genealogy. So maybe if you, by doing this, you can go to China, and you can, if you are Chinese lah, you can trace it. Oh, actually, me and you are the same, from the same father. So you can even do that. Okay, and the effect of genetic in human life. Okay, so in human life, of course, it can do many things. It can change gene in medical, got gene therapy. So if we got problem, still at experimental stage, hopefully when it's good, then we can use it to heal people with disease and cancer cell. There are advantages and there are disadvantages, in terms of economy, welfare, and ethics. That we just now we already discussed the ethics and welfare, economy, psychological, and social. This one exam won't come out lah. I mean, it might come out, but usually won't lah. Usually won't. Okay, let's look at should we look at a few of these question? Okay, let's try to do this few question. What is mutation?
Spontaneous and random change that take place in the genes and and chromosomes that can cause changes of characteristic to the offspring who inherits the modified genes.
Correct. Okay, mutation is a spontaneous and random change that take place in the gene. Okay, and chromosome that cause the character. So that the keyword already give you a spontaneous and random change that takes in the gene. So usually we can see that Down syndrome, Turner Clifton syndrome, color. Usually it's not good lah. Not like the X-Men. After you change become good. Usually it won't become good. Okay, the second question. List 3 factors that cause mutation. What are the 3 factors that cause mutation?
Radioactive rays or X-rays.
Yeah, okay, so these are the few factors that cause mutation. Probably I will choose a few one. I will choose radioactive ray, maybe carcinogen, the thing that cause cancer. But if you say natural, you need to explain a bit lah. Probably natural by maybe you wait. I see up here got or not. Maybe you need to say like um, the breeding of a parent, of two parents that cause some children to be have disease, genetic disease. So you need to explain a bit lah, because natural is very broad lah. Because you are talking about natural water, natural food, natural disaster, natural. So if you choose answer this one, make sure you are able to explain a bit lah, because natural there are a lot of meaning. But we understand the concept. It's usually parent that maybe carrier and what, then you have your son that has the disease. Where let's go back to the question. Question number 3. List the advantages and disadvantages of genetic research. Okay, so the student answer is let me read the answer. The main advantages is that early detection may prevent more severe form of disease and prevent a couple of having a sick child. Okay, you can say this as advantages. And the disadvantages, let me read the disadvantages. The main disadvantages it may cause is psychological stress to an individual if they were not previously aware of an increased risk of developing a disease that has no cure. Yep. So this also you can say as a disadvantages. If you don't if you don't know, then never mind. If you know already, you become more stressed, correct or not? More stress if you say you got 30% chances of getting cancer. So this will cause more stress. Very good. So I think the student managed to answer. Of course, there are many answers that you can choose. As long as the answer is a reasonable answer. Okay, let's look at the following question. What is the following question? Number 4, last one. What problem will arise if ethics and value are not practiced? Oh, this one is even more difficult. Like ethics. Well, actually, we got learn right in the class. We got learn moral. But I think ethics is like one more level up, because moral is usually about value, moral value. Like you learn in literature the value of being good, the value of being kind, the value of not greedy, saying thank you, the value of gratitude. And ethics is more complicated. So what other problem will arise if ethics and values are not practiced in genetic research? So maybe I explain the question. The question say what problem will arise if ethics and value in genetic research? Means you don't care about ethics and value in genetic research. Uh, Means when you do something in science, when we do something, for example, we need to consider many things. It's called ethics. We don't, for example, we don't reveal the person information. um Never mind lah, this question I answer lah, so what problem will arise if ethics and value not practiced? So maybe I will say there will be a abuse of the genetic system. Can I type here a text box? There will be abuse in the practice of genetic research. Maybe I say people might do human cloning, which is not ethical to be done. Something like that lah. So if you don't want to practice value, then you start to do it on human, for example. Means you clone the human. We already clone the animal. We already clone the plant. That's why you see some plant we have the same plant. You can clone the plant, but you don't do it on human. You do it. We also managed to do it on animal already. But even animal, they say it's not ethical. So eventually they stop it already. They stop it, and if they don't want to stop it, I can make two of you the same person, exactly same like you. Not twins, not twins, but exactly same blood, same DNA, same phenotype, same hair, everything same. So I can make two same baby. Even now we can do, but eventually they stop it, and it's not ethical to be done. Because let's say you want to say you make two same baby, but suddenly the baby come out, one got no leg, one got no hand, because genetic you do experiment. So experiment there, sometimes there will be a mistake or fallacy. So sometimes if you do, then the baby don't have hand and leg come out, then how are you going to fix the problem? And then it's another ethical issue again. Should we kill the baby, or should we allow the baby? But if you allow baby, who is going to take care of the baby? So there is some ethical practice that we need to be careful, and we don't want to do it to people, and then we thought we want to help him, but actually the person die. That is also another problem. So that's why we need to be very careful in the ethics and the value when we do our experiment, especially upon animal and human. Plant never mind lah. Plant, you how you clone, how you do, how you kill the plant die, then no people care. But animal is animal also, you don't do like that, then some of the animal will die. Usually they do it on monkey lah, doing monkey, they do it on a horse and so on. So yep, so these are some of the ethical issues that will arise. I would say just a simple one, prevent human cloning. Okay, genetic engineering technology. Okay, so nowadays it's very high tech. This is again a new syllabus. When I was young, 20 years ago, this thing is not in the syllabus. So now it's then added. This called genetic engineering, and there is a genetic modification. Whether again I say this ethical or not, if you want to do this, then eventually there will come a day that the parents can choose the feature of the son. Means you can choose, if you are rich, you can give to the scientists to do the genetic engineering. So you can say, I want my son to have blue eye, I want my son nose to go up, I want the ear to big a bit, small a bit, I want the mouth to be like that. So that will be a genetic engineering and a genetic engineering. So again, is it ethical to do like that? I leave it up to you to think and ponder whether a parent can choose the feature of the son. Then you, whether is it ethical or not. Then your son very handsome lah, you can choose. Genetic engineering related to combination of DNA, but it's still studying lah. Now not so high tech, but I think one day we will eventually reach the stage where we will be possible to make change the genetic of a baby, and we make the baby stronger, more muscle, more handsome, more resistant to disease. Oh wow, that is a new breakthrough in technology. I don't know. Who knows what will happen in the future? Recombinant DNA technology. Okay, so we can see this recombinant DNA technology provide two different species to produce a new genetic characteristic. So after you do this, we can say that it can be used DNA from a plant combined with bacterial DNA. I don't know lah. You combine, and it be used the production of human insulin, and insulin can help the person with diabetes mellitus. Means that, what does it mean? It means that, okay, now you use the human DNA, you take it out, you combine it with some bacterial cell, you combine it, and then you put in the fermentation tank, let it grow, help it to become more and more and more. It become human insulin. Human insulin is the medicine lah. It's the medicine to be put on the person with diabetes, 糖尿病 because where is the 糖尿病 the diabetes 糖尿病 and you need to put the medicine, but where you get the medicine, because the human pancreatic cell spoil already, your body, one of the organs spoil, it cannot produce insulin. Insulin is to control the sugar in your body. We don't want it to be too high, we don't want it to be too low. We want the sugar in your blood is normal. Either too high, maybe your person will have heart attack and then the person will die. You know lah 要去so 你要打针 if you see a person with pancreatic disease, 他要maybe due to didn't drink enough water, didn't always eat sweet thing, Coca-Cola, Pepsi. So eventually doctor will give you medicine, okay, insulin. So 你有糖尿病 every day 打一针 for example, every day 你要打一针 So but this thing get from where? Okay, he already tell you. Okay, he used the DNA combined with the bacterial cell, fermentation it, 给它生多一点, and then you get this medicine. Okay, we call it the human insulin, and 你要插进去 put in your body, and then the person won't die. But every day you need to do lah. I think I got one, my friend got diabetes, so every day he need to put one in the body. Very girly they say, put in the stomach so every day 你要自己嘟自己 and I don't know. Okay, genetic modified organism, GMO. This one, if you go read the news, is a very famous debate. They modify the food and to increase the quality, more resist to pests and disease, bigger fruit, and more 甜. So this is the genetic modified organism. But in the previous news, they say that the GMO product actually cause the increased chances of cancer. So now more and more people getting cancer. They say I'm not sure. I say more and more people get cancer because they consume the product of GMO. Usually come from China. So there's one time I read the news where people in Malaysia don't want to buy China food because China food is GMO. Yeah. But how true is this? Oh, let's see whether is it GMO product will cause cancer or not. Let's read the book. Okay, more resistant to disease. Okay, produce quality plant. Okay, produce livestock high resistant. More money lah actually. You get more resistant, more tasty, more nice, more fruit means more money. That's the most important thing. But you don't write it here lah. But eventually, if you do business, we want more money, right? Okay, produce plant required in the shorter time to harvest, so you get more money. Produce insulin enzyme from bacteria, so you can improve human health, so you can sell it to people and get more money. Disadvantages: cause allergy and side effect. Okay, some people with allergy might have side effect. Can cause original species to be extinct. Can cause side mutation. Yeah, this is the thing that people are worried about, because GMO product, when you eat, it might cause side effect as mutation. But this is not easily proven. The thing is, why you say you eat my food you got cancer? Is it maybe because every day you eat ban mi you get cancer, or every day you eat KFC you got cancer? Why you say it's my product? So it is something that um, still need to be studied. You can go Google search this out. I'm not sure. So, but some, not all GMO product is bad, maybe some are good. So this one also I'm not sure. So maybe in the future we can have a technology can study. Maybe this GMO is a bad GMO product. Maybe this GMO product is a good GMO product. So maybe one day you want to become a scientist, then you can do research on this, and you can contribute this knowledge to the society. Okay, generic member may unethically produce biological weapon and harm human. Yeah, okay. So maybe we can create something that can make zombie. No need to make zombie lah. Make something like COVID-19 can already. Make COVID-20, COVID-22. Do you know how 方便 to kill people? Means you put the virus into the place, and then you no need to use bomb to kill the place, because if you use bomb it's very difficult. The bomb, you put a virus, then it will spread and spread and spread to the whole world. Then you can kill people by using it as a weapon. Or if can do like zombie, even better. So they will kill themselves. Produce organisms that have high resistance to pesticide. Yeah, so these are the future lah, the future advantages. Whether you eat, you become it can become stronger. Here didn't say, but here got produce more quality lah. And at the same times, we look here, it can cause mutation. So um, the good thing is maybe it's more better for your health. The bad thing is it might be bad for your health. So that is the GMO product. Yeah, how to know? I think you can know when you buy that time. I'm not sure whether it got right or not. So yep. Okay, ethics in genetic engineering. Again, we want to look at ethics. We always study moral, but I think the school should put in ethics class. Okay, ethics class is more towards something that is like correct, like wrong, like that. It is like correct. It is like wrong. Let's say if I say do research on human, you say it's wrong, because sometimes you do on human you will harm the human, and maybe sometimes the person will die. But I will say it can be good also if you do on human, because if you do on human, maybe we can get some medicine, and this medicine can save people life in the future. You don't want me to do on human, how can I get the medicine fast so that to heal people? The COVID-19 also the same, right? The COVID-19, when they got the medicine, who to test? That is an ethical issue. You want to test on you or not, because people don't know. So they choose 100, 200 people, see you want to test or not. So you test lor. If you die, then you die lor. You no die, then you no die lor. But you still need to test. But if you kill people, then you kill people lor. But if you don't do, then people can, we know we never got the COVID-19 medicine, because we are not enough time already. We need to faster get the COVID-19 vaccination coming out. So that is again ethical issue, and you need to, a lot of things we need to consider. That's why the vaccination takes so long time. Stage 1, stage 2, 3. After 2-3 years, that is the fastest that we can get the vaccination. Is it? But because we don't want do, then suddenly next 2-3 years, now we still don't know, who knows, those that take vaccine got higher chance of getting cancer, or maybe person die. I'm not sure. Now we don't know, because we are doing a short-term research. That's why in the science there is something called longitudinal research. Longitudinal, TUNAL. Means you study not only for these 2 3 years, you need to study 10 years, because now the person eat no problem, but if every day eat 10 years, maybe the person die. So we need to look at the ethical reason of the longitudinal side. Okay, so ethics, you must do it morally correct lah, huh? And in terms of religion, is correct. The law didn't say you cannot do. The law is not ethics. Huh? The law say don't kill people, don't what. But ethics is ethics. It is more like gray area, no black, no white, but in between. Health and insurance is to help human. Okay, this one can help human. Very good. Means the ethics is you need to think of helping other people. It will solve human problem. Having a practice with genetic engineering so that it does not touch, don't touch on the moral sensitive and religion sensitive. Oh, I like this textbook. At least here got say religion, because if you don't want to say religion, you can always do on baby already, because who cares? It's just a baby. I just do on the baby lah. But religion say cannot lah. To prevent misuse of genetic engineering, law should be regulated. To what? Law should be regulated. Okay, maybe you want to create a new law saying that do not do research on human and baby. So these are the ethics. Okay, hopefully exam won't ask. I feel that to answer this question is more difficult than to answer mitosis and meiosis question. Hopefully it won't ask. But if ask, you pandai lah. You must tell why you support that, why you say can, and why you say cannot, and you use your common sense lah. Because the law say cannot because of religion view. Because here also say religion mah, or moral sensitivity. Like the ethics say that you want to create the baby more handsome. Is it ethical? I don't know. You can argue. If you say yes, then you can say the baby will be more happy because he born more handsome, got blue eye. And not ethical, you can say religion view, you cannot choose the baby you want. You should let the baby be the baby that he's supposed to grow up naturally, not you as a parent to determine. So many of these things, you just explain properly. I just say yes or no, then you explain. Okay. Okay, if no question, then I think I will teach until here, and I see you next time. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I see you again. Thank you and bye bye.
Thank you, teacher.